Alrighty. Good morning, folks. So I'll be joining the gym here in a couple of days. So the format of these videos will be changing. What I'm probably going to do is try and create workouts of the day kind of idea using the equipment I have. First, still more of a home-based gym setup, but that most of the stuff can be transferred over to the gym as well if you're comfortable going. Still will be mostly probably resistance based or body resistance type training. Otherwise, let me know if that's something that sounds good to you guys. Weight goal still kind of wavering, and I may have to take a look at my diet again because I've noticed I eat breakfast and I'm still hungry after. I eat lunch and I'm still hungry after. And I'm just a little hungry that I need to eat. And then the same thing for dinner, and so within a few hours I'm kind of looking for snacks or something, so I may just need a 50 to 100 calorie adjustment in that regard. I think my potential plan is to, my potential plan right now is that if I'm going to be going to the gym, since I'm not really sure whether I'll be able to eat before the gym or after the gym, I know I talked about it in a couple of videos ago that most people don't need a protein shake. But that I will probably mix up a protein shake either probably before my workout, just to have something in my stomach so I can pretend, right, that I'm full. And then just so I can have that to kind of supplement my workout, and then I'll eat my dinner after, or reverse it depending upon how the timing works out before I get to the gym. Today we've got oh no, I think I screwed this up. Alright, I screwed up my notation. We've got push-ups, prone. I feel like I did that though. Well, you know what? I'll go with what I wrote. Today, we've got decline push-ups, prone tees, and unilateral bridges. So I'm pretty sure I kind of messed myself up. These are technically more incline push-ups than decline, but that's what I did last time. Yes, that's what I was gonna go with. But even then, so back to kind of my overall eating and whatnot, that I may have to go back to my previous calorie amount, even with the protein shake, because if I'm going to be lifting heavier weights, putting on more muscle, my body's going to need that energy and general recovery, plus the fact that, when I'm at home, I can walk from my room, go downstairs, drink a little bit of water, come back upstairs, and I'm ready to work out. It takes 5 minutes. When I'm getting ready for the gym, so I have to wake up, or let's say I have to pack my stuff up the night before, wake up, get ready to drive to the gym, get into the gym, check in, if I need to change or put stuff in a locker, I need to do that, work out, get back to the locker room, shower, change, leave the locker room, walk my car, drive to work. So all that little extra is making me expend more energy, so I'm gonna have to supplement that as well a little bit. So like normally here, I'd say it takes me about like 2-ish hours for me to get ready in the morning. Maybe 2.5 if I'm kind of moving a little slow. Previously when I was working out, that it would take me closer to 3.5 hours, so I'd have a nice like little 15-minute breathing window in addition, just because I don't want to have to like force my breakfast down and then immediately have to see a patient after. It'd be, I can take my time with breakfast, sip my coffee, have 15 minutes to kind of just change gears and be ready. So keep you posted as to how that goes. Otherwise, I prefer calling these decline push-ups because it reminds me more of a decline bench press. So kind of keeping in line with that idea that it's that same position for the decline bench. Whereas if I have my feet up on the bar, it'd be more of an incline push-up, which is more like an incline press. Am I sure I have that? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure I have that backwards, so. Alrighty. Let's see, what else? So decline push-ups. One, with this being this as tall as it is, it's a piece of cake, right? I was just able to knock out 25 in a row. The decline push-up does make it easier. Having the bars as high as they are, right, almost just below mid-thigh on me, also makes push-ups easier. And if you're someone who has like wrist pain, you may find that, you know, if you're putting your hands up this way is too aggressive on the wrist, that going with that more neutral grip on the bar is more beneficial to you. Let's see here. I'm engaged now. Did it over Valentine's Day weekend. And I'm still processing it, I guess, that it's happening. So I ain't mad. I'll say that much. Next set. Alright. So manage 25 on the first one, and let's see how much we can knock out on this one. That's a pretty typical reaction, I feel like, for myself. It's like cool, I managed to do like 25 the first time. How many am I gonna be able to do? Not that many. That's 2 sets down. Let's see here. So I was able to get like a little sample of pre-workout for giggles. I was like, all right. Again, I know I'm contradicting myself. So I tried it this morning. And, I was trying to sip on this, and it was just not really going down as easily. And when I took the, it's a C4 blue raspberry flavor, I was just able to knock it down, went down real easy. Do I feel, like super energized? I don't know. Maybe because it was just a little sweet and sour, sweet and tangy kind of thing. That, that's why I'm like, woo, yeah, let's get to working out. So, if I had, like in my head, I'm like, okay, if I just poured myself a glass of grape juice and knocked that back, like mix it with a little water just to have extra fluid and knock that back, would I have had the same reaction? Or if I had gotten Gatorade and just knocked it down, would that have been a similar kind of thing? So who knows? Again, previous experiments in how I was eating, when I was driving to the gym, you are dehydrated in the morning, so you do want to have some water kind of before you start your day, just to, you haven't had any water for, let's say, 6 to 8 hours, you're going to be dehydrated. So I do water mixed with grape juice, so I'd have a little quick energy to kind of help me with my workout, as well as hydrating myself. And I have to say, I did notice a good difference in having that little sugar boost. Of course, since I was able to polish off like 32 ounces, a quart of fluid before I got to the gym, within like 20 minutes of my workout, I was like, you have to pee. I'm like, well, of course. So, so I did get to a point where I would try and, just remembering things now, because that was in 2019, and that seems forever ago. So even though I would do a quart of fluid, I would try and restrict myself to only like 16 ounces, because I always started with legs, whether that be squats or deadlifts. I always started with those because they're the most taxing. And so when it comes to like being fatigued at the end of your workout and energy, and like I don't want to have too much energy loss and have it be like the most technical, I'll say, of my lifts that I'm doing that day, and then have that higher risk of injuring myself. So it's like, yeah, would I do bench press as well? Yeah. My bench never got to a point. My bench got up to like 165, maybe 185. Right. And I always worked out without clips on the bench, so I knew I could, if I couldn't get it off, I could dump it and then just sit up. Versus with squat, you know, I was at one point close to like 265, 275 for 3 reps. Like when I have that much weight on my shoulders, I'd rather my back not be fatigued. I'd rather it be the first thing in my workout. Same thing with deadlift. So having the grape juice to sip on while I'm working out just kind of gave me that, I guess, more mental effect of, hey, you know, we've got the energy to do the next step. Let's go. And then by the time it actually entered my system and started working through, the rest of the workout was still fueled. So I wasn't kind of vesseled that way. Woo! My heart rate's up to 142 allegedly, and it's starting to drop down. But yeah, last set, and we're just approaching 10 minutes. So with me talking a lot, you know, I probably could have managed to do another set, but that was a tactical conversation, right? Kind of steal that, you know. Oh yeah, I was talking, you know, so I had to have an extended rest break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 8. Woo. What it burns. I will say something that was interesting with the energy drink, sure, that's pretty much what it is, pre-workout, was within like 5-10 minutes of taking it, it was like, you got poop. Nothing like explosive or uncomfortable, but it was like, no, you need to go. Which, you know, in the context of lifting, isn't a bad thing. Like, I'd rather drop a deuce before I'm working out rather than like having a little oopsie or like oh god moment while I'm lifting. So, I mean, every stroke's for different folks, but you know, I like not having to worry about crapping myself during my workout at any point during my workout. So, there's that. All right, I'm gonna tilt the camera down. That's right, I got a little crack on the floor. All right. All right, I think you'll be able to see me. So that there is the prune. T, try and lift your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. If thumbs up is too hard for you, then go palms down. Rubbing my nose into the carpet during that exercise gets my nose running. So I might have to make a quick little exit to take care of that. You can also, so if you're at the gym, you can do this off of a bench that's been a little reclined back. So that's the bench. Your chest would go here, and you just let your arms kind of hang down at a 90-degree angle, so that you could do this. Because I know not everyone can get onto the floor. All right. Are we on time? We're doing pretty good. Took a little longer to clean up give myself enough space. So, no lie, even though I've got both vaccinations, like I've always hated going to the gym. There's a lot of people there because it's just, like I go in there with a plan, and if there's some jack off curling in the squat rack, I swear to God, or people borrowing pieces of equipment or just not even putting their own fucking plates away, it just drives me nuts. Like, your workout's not done. Like, is your mother here? Because she's not cleaning up after you. So, that kind of thing. But we'll see what happens. Try and go a little later in the evening, so maybe that's when we'll be quieter. Not too late, because I still need to get sleep, etc. But we'll find out. All right. So working my way into a little bit of a drop set there, where start with a thumbs up. As I got more difficult, I let my palms go down, and I was able to knock another 2 reps. What's interesting is that when I'm in that position, I can feel that my thumb wants to turn towards the floor. So if I'm really working on straightening out that left elbow, which is, again, something I have difficulty with in that pressing movement, I have less issues. So, let's see what else. Back of my left arm is shaking since I have more opportunities to do heavier accessory work. Okay, well, not even heavier, just a different type of accessory work at the gym. A lot of my accessory work may change to primarily being gym based, because I mean, I can do a standing heel raise here, but having to focus on balance, holding the weight, and getting that good muscle contraction, so. Same thing with the seated heel raise. Like, I just don't have the setup here to do that. You know, I can still do. I'm like, you know, in my head, I'm like, I could probably still do a lot of stuff here, but we'll see what happens. Like, one of the things that I'd like to be able to get back to doing is like the hanging leg raise, because I used to do that, and because it was great for grip, it was great for, you know, just general trunk control, but I don't have anything to hang off of in here, so I'll still be able to work out with you guys, but I might have to kind of, I might only be able to give you like 2 workouts a week at this rate. So, you know, I'm more, you know, I hope you'll forgive me, but on the flip side, that from a general wellness perspective, again, like doing a total body workout 2 days a week, or, you know, hitting most muscle groups twice a week, is really all you need, and that the rest of your day should be spent with some sort of cardiovascular exercise. So, and what I might also do is talk about some of my own personal preferred stretching routines. I'm not a big fan of stretching; just it bores me to tears. But if you're someone who enjoys stretching, why not? One thing I'll say is that if your pain doesn't improve long term with stretching, then maybe you need to go to the opposite side of it, which is strengthening. That being said, go to your local PT and see what they can do to help you out. All right, here we go. Next set. Alright. So we got one more set of that. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh, what else? Yeah, I'll have to take a look at like I have a master list of exercises that I've put together. That kind of goes over all the, includes cable work, which I could substitute with the band. It's got some TRX work, so it all just kind of depends upon what I have available here. Because now that I'm thinking about it, like I like doing lat pull down, and I like being able to do pull-ups, but I don't have that verticality here. And while I could do like unilateral lat pull down, that's still not it's not the same to me as the just like actually having the bar to do the lat pull down. What else? Then the only other thing that might be like a barrier is like, I used to program split squats and single leg deadlifts, and I was getting upwards of like 80 to 90 pounds. So I mean, I've got 85 here, but I think I had gotten up to being able to use a bar with like 100 pounds. So something I gotta work on. But once I take a look at my little master list there, I'll be able to kind of see what can I do at home versus at the gym. One of the other ones I like is definitely like the curl ups, and with this handle, like this free spins, I'm not gonna get that same level of resistance, and just grabbing onto that, I don't know if that would work as well. I know that these are a little too heavy for me. I could probably knock it out with that, so we'll see. I might, after this, I might do a little wrist curl attempt. Drop it down to 12 pounds though, so I don't embarrass myself. Oh, it burns. All right. Quick little. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, so one of the issues I run into with the using the kettlebell here is that it's too long compared to a dumbbell. So it could still work on my grip. I just feel like I'm going to be fighting with more of that disadvantageous lever more than like the actual resistance. It's like if I asked you to hold a 1 pound weight in your hand, you'd be able to do this all day. But if I gave you a 4 foot long pole that weighs 1 pound, and I ask you to hold it out in front of you with it extending out towards the camera, you're gonna start shaking. Or just hold a pencil out here and like across your where your fingers meet your palm. It's like, can you hold that for 1 minute? As you can see, I am shaking. So I know I wouldn't be able to hold this for very long at all. So, good stuff. Alright, so the way I'm going to work this single leg bridge is I'm going to max out on the left leg first, because that's always been my weaker side. Max out on my right side, and then drop set that down to a double leg bridge to finish out. I'll say up to 25 to 30, somewhere in that ballpark. We'll see how that works out. Or to like the nearest 5, something like that. We'll see how it goes though. You know, talking a big game now. All right, here we go. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that was a piece of cake on my right side, and I significantly struggled on my left, so we'll have to explore that later, but drop set. 1, 6, 8, 13. Oh God. And 15. So at one point, I was able to do 4 sets of 30 single leg. So this is humbling. Of course, at that point, I was also like working out, like resistance training, like 4 to 5 times a week, I think. So, if you're using these kind of workout vlogs as a way to you're using me as like a workout partner. You know, hey, I'm happy that you've got someone to kind of rest. you can work with me, and then you can rest with me, and you can listen to me talk, just talking about my crap. And if you're replying to these videos, hey, I appreciate it. It's like you and I are having a conversation, right? We're workout buddies in the gym. If it's some of these videos are almost an hour long. So if you're just sitting there watching it, it's like, good for you. Wish you the best. Don't know if you really wanna, like, hey, I mean, it ain't my life, but just sitting there watching me talk or do stuff for an hour seems kind of boring. But I hope it does motivate you to kind of keep yourself going. Hopefully my successes and my failures is something you can identify with, so that you don't have to feel so uncertain, alone. I don't know. Like, you've got someone who's going through the same struggle as you, and it's a visual representation. So, all right, next set. All right. Holy God, that hurt. 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 9, 10. 6. 9. 10. 11. 12. Come on, baby. 14. 15. Very good. So what I'm trying to do during the bridge is do a little soft tissue work while I talk to you. So my butt is the first thing that goes up, and then my spine leaves the ground. So when I'm coming down, I'm trying to make sure that I reverse that like, so let's say it goes from like butt S2, S1, L5, L4, L3, L2, L1. And when I'm coming down, then it's L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, S1, S2, butt. And that way I maintain like good core control, good spine angle, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, like I could get myself an ab wheel. I could do that here. The high pull I could do here. Kickbacks. Yeah. So there's probably a little more than I expected I could do at home. It's just going to be a little more creative. So I'll take, like I said, I've got my, I've got a kind of a master list saved, and I'll be able to take a look at the, what I got written on there. See how much I can do. So apparently I wrote in here that, that would explain why, okay. So one day I had done deadlifts, 165 pounds for 7 reps, 180 pounds for 4 reps, 190 pounds for 4, 210 pounds by 1, and that was without reps. So my grip, I think, my grip's always been the failing point in that. And then lat pull down, I did 120 pounds times 12, 130 pounds times 3, 140 pounds times 2, 155 pounds times 1. So I definitely, again, so deadlifts being kind of a lat based move. And then, oh, of course, that I just did that a little more, right? So bench press then, 125 pounds times 9, 135 by 6, 145 by 4, 160 by 2. And then I also had done hanging leg raises, 2 to the front, 2 to the side, 2 to the left, and then I couldn't do my 4th set of to the front. And so when I went to the single leg deadlift, I grabbed a 15 pounder, and apparently I could only do it for 6 reps, or 3 sets instead of 4 on both legs, because yeah, my grip and my legs were fried. Thirteen, 14, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So, just doing that little bit of soft tissue work on that left glute, I was able to get the hip to fire more effectively, and I was able to knock out 5 more reps, and it wasn't as much of a struggle. Alright, this is my last set. So I did get enough sleep last night. I got like a good 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours at least. And I gotta say, like, I think the pre-workout definitely did help me a little bit in terms of just not trudging through this workout as much, but at the same time, like, I got 7 to 8 hours. I was able to pre-hydrate for like 20 to 30 minutes before the workout as well, which might have meant like, hey, I'm just 20 to 30 minutes more awake. I drove from my fiance's apartment to my own place, fed my cat, that kind of stuff. So I can't be like, oh yeah, the pre-workout was, exactly what I needed. So, your mileage may vary, my mileage may vary. I don't want to put too much credit into like a single case event. So Thursday, I'll probably, Thursday is when I'll see what happens if I don't take the pre-workout, and I'll try and like putz around for a half hour, see what that does for me, and we'll go from there. All right, final set. Oh, if you want to challenge your glutes with single leg bridge, you bring your knee up. If you want to challenge more core control, you straighten the leg. Play around with it, see what you like. 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, and 15. And 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13. Alrighty. Ooh, I gotta do a better job at camera angles still. Alright, if you stuck around this far, good job. If you managed to work out with me the entire time, listen to my crap, congratulations. Good luck on your journey. Hopefully this time next year we will be in a new future, our new world, our new post-corona world, but we'll be able to kind of hang out, work out together again, and see each other a little more often and not have to have a screen separating us. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay warm, be well, and good luck. I have faith in you. Because I have faith in me.